Hello, everyone. Welcome to Meticulous Talks on September 2nd, 2023. I am, as always, Cursed Chords.
And I'm Hithroc.
Good to talk to you again, Hithroc.
Yeah. It's been 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks, yes. They've been an eventful 2 weeks. We had our week of band selection for the Invitational and 1 week of deck building, right?
Right.
Yes.
Right. Totally.
Hard at
Totally.
work on our decks, absolutely.
Yes. I have a list of 0 cards.
But yeah, the week before this last one, we did something for the Invitational that we haven't done before, and that was give everyone a chance to ban something. And so this year, both the core and adventure formats we're going to be looking at are pretty different. Adventure less so. People tended to focus on core. So in this stream, we'll just have a conversation about what impacts those will have. Probably.
I mean, likely, yes.
But, well, yes.
For some of them.
For some of them, yeah. I think all of them were fairly impactful.
Yes, I would agree.
Yeah. No one really wasted a ban time around. So just to run down the list in case anyone didn't see, I guess let's start in core. The cards that are out are Surprise Concert, the white starting problem, Lacking Lesson Plans, neutral starting problem, Blockball Strategy, Latest Greatest Creation, Mistmane, and Staff. People seem to hate white for some reason.
Yeah. All of the banned cards are white.
Either white or colorless. Yes.
Yes. Maybe Adventure is different.
Adventure has, well, yeah. Adventure, we have Mistmane again, and Applejack, Captain of the Seven Seas. So another white card and another orange card, or one orange card. So in total, across our 8, it's one orange card, 1, 2, right, yeah, one white card twice, and then 2 more white cards, and 4 neutral cards. No, 3 neutral cards. 3 neutral cards.
So clearly what this means is that white is really strong, and we should not give white any more good things, right?
It's weird. White is so the Surprise Concert ban is aimed at white in particular.
Yes.
The other ones are more white as a way to augment other decks. Mistmane, Latest Greatest Creation. These are white utility cards. That are also extremely useful.
I won a game from Mistmane yesterday. It was great. My opponent got to 14 points, and then they never scored a point again. I was like at 2.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it reminded me of our games for like anniversary.
Yep. Good to see you, by the way, Bugle. So the Surprise Concert ban, yes, is given Mistmane and Latest Greatest Creation not being in play is a little bit less impactful, but also hits, I guess, Yona Bar Farm was kind of more of an adventure deck anyway, wasn't it? But you can do it in core.
Yeah.
And also that kind of, yeah, basically any deck that main's effectively banned now, I think, probably. And yes, Latest Greatest Creation, mostly for the white combo, but and it's a impactful white card in general, can show up all over the place. So the decks that broadly didn't get hit, and I believe it was mentioned that this, like, at least one card of all the top 8 Continental decks is gone. But I know the one that I look at and think I need to be ready to face this is definitely Thorax. It's still pretty largely intact, that yellow aggro deck.
I mean, unsurprisingly, honestly, as we talked before, it's really hard to hit an aggro deck like that.
Yeah. You do have some ways to attack it a bit more now, because Lacking Lesson Plans is gone.
And Buckball strategy.
And Buckballs, yeah, the two better starting problems.
Does Thorax now run Searching High and Low?
Either that or Concerning Cutie Mark.
Yeah, I guess Concerning is better, because you're probably gonna play featherweights.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, everything there is 2 power. Which makes sense. That's what you need to confront Buckball.
Yeah. So that's definitely the calculus in my mind. Is I really want to run a Tempest deck to go against Thorax. I think that's probable.
Mm-hmm.
But you could also just run your own Thorax and turn it into an aggro race.
Yeah. Maybe everyone should run Thorax.
I mean,
I'm not running Thorax.
That's what I'm. That's the entire thing I was trying to avoid with the bans. So I mean, everyone should do what they think is best, and then we will chalk it up to a learning experience if we end up with all Thorax. The other thing that I want to try for is farm. I know Stick is gone, which is obviously a big deal.
Yeah.
It's there are very few farm decks that don't run Daphosicanas. But I still think you could probably try to make it work.
I think it's still viable. Yeah, I mean, Stick is a big hit, but I think you can do without a Stick.
Yeah. In particular, I was looking at the pink orange chaos farm list that Pancake was running a bit like earlier this year. That deck did still use staff, but got a lot of power from other things. And pink and orange, obviously, are 2 colors that do not feature at all in this ban list.
I mean, it will be a pretty targeted ban. Like, most of these bans are wide rather than narrow.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what I feel like.
Yep. If you're running a deck that wanted to start with one of the monocolor starting problems, like wanted to start with whatever the replacement to Tarnished Reputation is. Yeah, whatever it is. It's still good. Did we? Yeah, I'm sorry. I just said it. Rush Makeover is still in. No one actually banned it. So that's an interesting.
I mean,
sorry, go ahead.
I don't think banning Rush Makeover would make anything more interesting.
I guess that depends on your definition of interesting. It might make the deck building process a bit more interesting. Probably wouldn't make the games actually played would be a little bit less. Have a bit less to them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Where's your head at going into this deck building?
I have like vague ideas of what I want to play in Adventure. Although I'm not sure I'll be able to like. The two ideas that I have might have too many cards in common. We'll see.
Right. And
And probably purple cards, right?
yeah, just to say to those out there, this is absolutely not the equivalent of Sim with their "this is what we're playing" stream.
Nope.
Both of us are notorious procrastinators who will probably change our minds right up to the end. So
Yeah.
everything
I
said
mean,
today.
I did tell myself that I'm gonna build the decks, or at least two of them, this weekend. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know. Probably something purple for me, as always. For core, I have no idea what I'm gonna play. Cheese told me what he is probably gonna play. I kind of want to steal his idea,
Mm.
but I also kind of don't want to steal ideas.
I
But it
don't.
is something that I would like to play, I think.
I mean, I made it into the Invitational by stealing people's ideas, basically. So I don't see the problem with this.
Maybe I'll talk to Cheese and we'll collaborate. It'll be kind of fun.
Um,
Especially since we will like the first round is me versus Cheese, so
oh yeah, that'll be something. Yeah, Thorax plus Reanimator in court. That's a good idea. Yeah, those don't share anything in common, or well, yeah, nothing in common. And Reanimator is probably very good against the decks that might have a chance against Thorax. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Reanimator was not anywhere. Well, not anywhere, but it was less prevalent in Continentals. But you can't ever discount it. And it mostly was. I mean, yeah, it was mostly down just because the Celestia combo just ran faster, right? Hithroc?
sorry, what?
I was saying that like basically the reasons the reason that Reanimator wasn't as favored recently was just because the purple combo was faster.
Yeah, and like it's not it's not like Alicorns do much against it.
Hmm.
Like it's basically just speed.
So yeah, that is a good point. Miss Main was in that deck, but she didn't
I don't think that deck needs her per se.
doesn't care as much. Doesn't care about the starting problems. That's a good point. Like I think I want to bring a Tempest Pink control deck, probably.
To core?
Probably, yes.
Like a portal thing?
Something like it. Yeah. That and a no, just bodyguard. Yeah, fair enough. Good point. Gotta be Tempest Pink White.
Nobody banned Bodyguard.
Nobody banned bodyguard.
I'm actually surprised.
Someone let me find the spreadsheet. Obviously I'm not I can't name names, but I can tell you people's
Yeah.
other other choices.
I can tell you that my second ban was Rarity Breezified.
Yes.
I was like, this ranking thing, nobody's gonna ban my card anyway.
Where did I put
Spoiler
it?
alert, somebody wanted to ban my card.
Because I know some people did have bodyguard on there somewhere.
I mean, probably, yeah.
Yes, it was a third choice.
Only a third choice, interesting.
Yeah.
I think Day Shift would have been an interesting card to ban in Adventure. But at the same time, I think with Adventure only having 2 bans, maybe Yellow is not that scary. Because everything else is still very much around.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, losing Mistmane kind of hurts for some decks. And losing Captain Jack really helps some decks.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm glad that got banned.
It is a pretty big deal, yeah. And there are like maybe I should run the pink white in Adventure actually.
So that was one of the things that I maybe wanted to run is just a pink white portal deck, similar to what I ran at somewhere this year. I don't remember. Although pink white purple, I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Although purple orange is also still a thing. And what I like about the purple orange portal deck is the hand hate. I think hand hate is really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's well, yeah, it's something those colors have basically over the others. I think I might. I mean, yeah, I would be paying homage to our ex-member and running the triple party of ones, and
Run triple party of ones and triple Wrath of Gildas. Let's go. And free school shutdowns.
well, okay, no, but a pink, white, blue that
Yeah,
just
that's the
yeah,
cadence colors, right?
huh? That's that's just memey enough to be worth considering. I mean, we do, yeah, we do have 2 complete board wipes for events in those colors. I might have to write that down.
I think Party of One is a little better than Wrath of Gilda, but not against Bodyguard, I guess. Oh, which is actually really bad because if you're running pink white, you're definitely running bodyguards.
Right.
And you don't want to play Wrath of Gilda if you have bodyguards.
You don't, but you really want to play Party of One if you do.
Yes. Oh, so it's like a situational thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, it'd be 3 Party of One, 2 Wrath of Gilda.
Yeah, that makes sense. But do you ever... Don't you just sideboard Wrath of Gilda except against other bodyguard decks?
Hmm. Yeah, that makes sense.
Pink, blue, white. Still good, says Bugle. Yeah. Haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah, not those 3 colors. Not really. I guess the other thing that came to my mind, I'm sure everyone else already came to this, is with those 2 starting problems gone, the Sequestria mains are much better in core now.
Yes.
Yeah, that goes for Tempest. That goes, I think, in particular for Skystar. I think I probably a number. Well, yeah, like you can do all kinds of things with Skystar as a main, but she's definitely on my radar as one to use probably. Which,
Yeah, when thinking about blue, pink, white, I was reminded by Bugle's deck because he was running those colors like a year ago or 2. It
mhm.
was at some point in the past with like heavily abusing Friendship U. the song from
Yeah,
Wakanda
yeah,
Forever.
yeah. What does that card do again?
Move up to 3 of your characters. Opponent retires a random friend or banish a troublemaker. Byguard, yeah, I think that's the deck.
Oh, Pyguard, of course. Yes. That touched the memory gaps in my brain. Yeah, that was that was
That was a while ago.
it was, but I remember it was a weird deck.
Yes.
Probably not the kind of thing I could ever get away with running.
So when are we unbanning main 6 just for Bugle?
I'm not sure how to respond to that. Sorry.
No, just main 6, no party hard.
I wanted to say, is there without Party Hard, is there a world where main 6 is at all reasonable?
Well,
Like,
not an adventure because
yeah,
you
you
can
still
just retire stuff.
find ways of dealing with it. Yeah,
That's still really bad. Like, it doesn't remove your hand, thankfully, but that's pretty bad.
still
And in
pretty
core
bad.
as well, you have shoe shine and
Yeah,
some other things.
yeah. Oh well.
Like, main 6 was a fun idea. Let's let's leave it at that. We have a mini main 6 band as well, which is Berry Punch. Remember Berry Punch? Oh, that was so
Remember
good.
Berry Punch? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I play Berry Punch and I belly flop. That's a classic.
Since then, we haven't had take control effects at less than 2 AT, right?
Yes. I mean, honestly, I think Berry Punch is not that bad.
It probably isn't. Like actually, if it was in a color other than pink, um, and had like semi reasonable requirement,
Yeah.
then it might have been okay.
Or maybe multicolored, like pink something.
Yeah. Well, it would have to be pink white probably.
Yeah, like a pink white Berry Punch, I think would be actually reasonable. With the same Rex and same everything else. And maybe some sort of, showy one.
Throw it on there. It's not an entirely unreasonable keyword to put on there, notwithstanding that it's essentially irrelevant almost all the time. Meticulous
Like,
2, yes. Those most worthless keywords ever.
we should just keep putting Meticulous 2 on a bunch of cards. I really miss Meticulous. Like even in Adventure, the control decks that I try to build nowadays, they don't have any Meticulous cards.
Mm-hmm.
And like, scroll back a couple of years ago, and you had Paper Twice, you had Ambassador of Friendship, you had Old Monies. It was good time. Good time for Meticulous, and now there's pretty much no Meticulous. Trixie Teacup should have Meticulous too, honestly. Motivational Speech Meticulous too. Okay, how about Rushed Makeover Meticulous too? I think Meticulous 2 and Rushed Makeover would actually be reasonable. Anyway, I was like, now you're talking about Pink White, and I
Mm-hmm.
remember that Soprano is a card.
Yeah.
And maybe what you do is instead of the silly orange purple portal deck, you do the pink white purple. But your hand hate is Soprano because you can portal Soprano.
Hmm.
And she's hasty too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of want to do it now.
And then you would, I mean, at this point, you're in like kind of traditional EO block control territory,
Yeah, sure.
and we trot out the blackmail and the photo finish, and we're good.
Yeah, Photo Finish is our replacement for Mistmane.
Mm-hmm. Is worth
Oh, there's
pointing out. I haven't heard anyone talk about it. Changeling Throne's legal too, and that works.
yes.
Yeah.
I ran it in my Trixie deck. It is kind of pricey. Photo Finish is like free if you control good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Because Changeling Throne requires you to like upkeep,
Right.
and Photo Finish doesn't. Well, as long as you control your opponent well enough, which I guess is a sort of upkeep. But yeah, I think portaling Soprano could be fun. So that's my problem, right? I kind of want to run a portal deck, maybe,
Mm-hmm.
right? But I also kind of want to play my, classic
The
anti-farming
thing.
deck.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
the blue thing. But that also relies on portals heavily.
Right. You
So I
can't do
mean,
both.
yes, I can't do like 2 hooves, 2 portals, but that's not as good. So I don't know what I will do. Maybe I'll just throw in cleaning ups in there. Cleaning ups are a recursion and really good for removing opposing tranquilities.
Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah.
Also good against Reanimator. And anything that runs Golden Parachute.
So it kind of sounds like. Let me make some predictions here. Who are our 8 participants again?
It's you, me, GP, Cheese, Pancake, Tom, and Ivory.
Okay.
And I think I forgot someone.
So GP and Bugle are going to bring whatever they're going to bring.
And Bugle.
No predictions valid there. Sounds like you and I are both going to are going to be fairly purple focused.
Yes. And Control.
Control.
Which is completely unexpected of us both.
Yeah.
Never ever we have done that before.
Pancake always brings farm. Ivory always brings farm too, doesn't he?
Ivory is either farm or aggro. I don't see Ivory playing a control deck. It's just not his style, I think.
Yeah.
It's probably just either aggro or farm.
Yeah. And
Tom, I have no idea.
Yeah, that leaves Cheese and Tom. And Tom, I have no idea either.
I have ideas about what Cheese is doing for both core and adventure. Well, I have ideas because he told me.
Right.
We were kind of having like a small discussion when I run, and I like his idea. Maybe I'll steal it. Maybe not. I'll tell him if I want to steal it. If he doesn't let me, that's fine.
Good you respecting people's permissions.
Yeah. I mean, I usually don't play other people's decks. I usually play my own. Like Royal Tudor was the first time I didn't really play my deck in a tournament. Every other time, it's something of my own usually. But also, it's kind of like it makes sense. Cheese generally enjoys the same kind of decks that I enjoy.
Right.
We're on the same wavelength in that sense.
Any other ideas worth pointing out? You haven't mentioned blue much.
Because not much changed for blue, honestly.
Yeah, which means that in adventure, there probably will still be lots of blue now.
Probably. Well, so Who will run Bluna? Tom could run Bluna. Ivory could run Bluna.
Hmm.
But that's it, right? I think every other player is kind of not a Bluna player.
Well, I mean, why not? Like, yes,
Are you gonna run Bluna?
I don't know. It's it is a like I'm. If I did, it wouldn't be a traditional Bluna, but
Ah, so it's like Royal Tutor.
yeah, you
You're
know,
gonna bring us Bluna Farm.
Bugle played Bluna Purple last year,
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
so
Cheese would play Bluna? I guess so. I think Cheese would play Bluna for the second deck in Adventure, not for
right.
the first one. I can see Cheese playing Bluna, yes.
But I would be lying if I said it didn't cross my mind as a potential.
Sure.
Um,
I think if I find that the decks I want to play have too many cards in common, I might run Bluna in Adventure. But it will also not be Bluna Pink
mhm.
or Purple because Purple is taken by the other deck,
Bluna
whatever it is.
Orange, then possibly. That's an interesting thought.
Bluna Orange is interesting. Bluna White is a thing. Remember?
I
Remember
mean,
Bluna White?
we all know Bluna anything is a thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or I could go full Smithers and run Mono Bluna.
Hmm. Which is kind of the problem. Like, it's impossible to be counter meta with a Bluna deck. Like, literally any color combination has already been done before.
Yeah. Okay, you can. Okay, so here's something that hasn't been done before is Bluna that is not blue. If you really want to go off meta,
Oh, so you're
just don't run any other blue
right.
cards.
The main's the only blue card.
Yeah,
That's serious commitment to the bit.
yeah. You probably have to play pink and something else for that to work.
That's been done.
Oh, that's been done. Oh well.
At pre-release. Okay. But yeah, that's I guess the advice. Not that that's anyone didn't know that already, but yeah, watch out for Bluna in Adventure.
Yeah.
I'm heartened though that it's probably not going to be all uh all Bluna this year again. Even though,
Before everyone runs Bluna.
yeah, well, we'll see.
You see yourself running Bluna. I maybe see myself running Bluna if I procrastinate too much.
And
Uh,
it would be, like the problem last year was like everyone. Let me find this the spreadsheet again, but I'm pretty sure everybody ran Luna Pink except for like a couple of people. Decks last year. Like it was one, two, three, four. Yeah, there were four different Luna Pink decks, and it was just Bugle with Luna Purple, and then Smithers with Luna Mono, and then two people who didn't do it at all.
well, Smithers running Bluna was a given.
Yeah.
I think right now, I don't think he'll be full Bluna. Maybe half at most. I would be surprised if there was a lot of Bluna. That's what I'm gonna say.
We'll see. Yeah, this whole thing still has the potential to be either a great success or a complete tragedy, and we'll find out in 1 week's time, I suppose.
Yeah. And before Aggro Thunderdome.
We'll see. That's a genuine possibility. But even then, like if it's different kinds of ways of doing it, we'll see. And I think and I'm not sure about this. This is one of the things that I like most about the Invitational, yet I'm probably going to be super terrible at, is the whole deck selection thing before matches.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go really far. Like, so for me, it will probably be like a primary deck and a secondary deck, but it doesn't have to be this way.
Hmm.
You could build a deck that's like really good against certain decks, and then other deck that's really good against certain other decks.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I was certainly, I guess, initial thought was to have one deck that's kind of designed to be the counter to aggro, and another deck that's kind of more all around. Tries to be at least okay against most things.
Yeah.
Um, and this is core that I'm talking about. I haven't thought about adventure hard enough yet. Um, but yeah, as you say, there's other ways to do it.
Also open you up to mind games. Yes.
Yeah,
I love mind games.
I love mind games too. Just
Tom doesn't like mind games.
I like them when I'm the ref sitting on the sideline getting people's deck choices, not as
No,
much when I'm the person playing.
I like playing mind games. I think that's why I like Magic Arena so far. So fun. So far. Magic Arena is a great card. But yeah, I'm really curious what people will bring. Like, I think for every single participant, I would actually say that I'm really looking forward to seeing their decks. Yes, but actually, it's in my plans to run a single copy of Magic Arena in both of my adventure decks.
Oh, really?
Even if yes, and I'm not gonna sideboard it out ever.
Okay,
That's my goal for. I didn't want to quite announce it. I wanted it to be like, oh look, Hithroc runs Magic Arena in his decks. But oh well, I said it now. Too late.
fair enough. All right, well, that's and you know, usual disclaimer goes, but I think you intend to stick to that one.
Yes, I'm. It's definitely happening.
Definitely happening. All right. Well, I think that's about everything I had on my list.
Yep.
Somewhat.
Uh,
Sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I was going to say somewhat shorter stream this week.
Yeah,
I was about to wrap it up. So if you
yeah. I guess one last thing I wanted to mention is one of the, at least the plan is to stream one of the matches at HIFCon.
yes, yeah, perhaps this is maybe good time to you for you to start with the intro of what exactly Hithron is here.
This year, like there were other years. uh,
Well, it
so
depends on your definition, from what I understand.
that's true. That's true. Actually, you're right. Um, yeah. So HIFCon is a convention with giant air quotes, more like a meetup, I guess, of friends and CCG people from all over the world. It's international, actually. We have people from US, we have people from Canada, we have people from UK and Denmark. Imagine that. And it'll be just a hangout on the weekend to play a bunch of horse events. It'll be a constructed tournament, which is gonna be core. I'm gonna say that much now, and also some sort of limited event. Still, we don't know which one yet. I don't know which one yet, but it'll probably be some sort of sealed, either team sealed or regular sealed.
Hmm.
That's on Saturday, and also either on Saturday if you can find time, but more likely on Sunday, we're gonna have an invitational match. I think I can say that it's gonna be probably Cursed and GP.
That's the understanding. Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be streamed live. I think with commentary. Cube sealed? No, not cube sealed. Uh, Although Cube Sealed would be interesting, honestly. But no, it'll be actual packs. That I'm certain of. It's not going to be Cube. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm doing all of the preparations for that. Well, some of the preparations for that this weekend. There's going to be some cool things for participants. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Right. And that was September 23rd and 24th,
Oh,
right?
yeah, I should probably, when is it happening? Yes, it is September 23rd and September 24th. And if you're a CCG player and you want to quickly book a travel to Toronto, you're welcome. You can find all of the information at hithcon.com.
Yeah, it's going to be real fun. While you were talking, actually, I had a idea that I wanted to throw out. This is about the Invitational.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, I see. Don't click that link that Bugle just posted. I don't know where that's going to go.
Probably nowhere.
Never know with the internet. So, yeah, I don't know where this came from. I think it was as we were talking about Team Sealed for HithCon.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted to throw this out because I think it sounds kind of cool, but I don't know if it's possible to work. Could we ever do like a team invitational, you think?
Oh, you need more players for that.
Yeah.
Unless you do teams of 2.
I mean, that's what I was thinking, yeah. 4 teams of 2.
4 teams, yeah. Although for 4 teams, you probably want round robin, right? And schedules are hard.
Yeah.
And what does it even mean to have a team? Like, do they have a pool of decks?
That was kind of the thought that they like it would be like the same deck building restrictions, but each player would have one of the decks.
Are teams random?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Or I don't know.
I think. Okay, well, this can be thought further, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would be totally up for that if we can figure out the actual, design of this.
Yeah. Yeah, how to actually make it work. Yeah.
Yeah. I am on board.
Okay. Yeah, it was just a random idea that popped into my head, and I know the Invitational has kind of a niche as being a kind of elite structured event, but team games are fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, that's as I say, that's just an idea in the ether. There's nothing official there yet, but perhaps some more conversations will be had, and I will have more to say officially in the future at some point. In the meantime, that's probably going to wrap us up for today. In 2 weeks' time, that's September 16th, week before HithCon, we will know what all the decks are, so we can pass comment on some notable ones, probably.
Or maybe we should delay the stream until the HithCon week so we can have like IRL couch podcast kind of thing.
Man, that would be.
I have a bunch of couches where we go. Or chairs, like we can make it happen if we want to do that.
That does sound kind of cool. We could have. I mean, yeah, we would have guests on and everything.
Oh yeah, we could have like people coming in and review that. Oh wow.
This sounds interesting. Yeah, I suppose stay tuned because that actually sounds like an interesting idea.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Anyway, but yes, there will be another stream in either 2 or 3 weeks' time. In the meantime, thank you everyone for coming out and watching and commenting. And I have been Cursor Chords.
And I've been Hithroc.
And we'll see you soon.
Bye.